This is an example on the relations, functions, and graphs. It says determine the equation of a line that is perpendicular to y equals 3x plus 5 and passes through the point 13, 17. So pause the video and take around 5 minutes or less to work it out. So go ahead. Okay, good. You have paused the video and you worked it out. So let's review it. I hope you got it correct. Let's see what's going on here now. It is perpendicular to y equals 3x plus 5. Now, remember, this new line is in the form y equal mx plus c. You need to find the value for m and you need to find the value for c, and by doing that you get the equation of that line. You need m and you need c. Now the thing is, you can find m based on the information that is in the other line. Remember, this is one line, and it's 3x plus 5, so let's say it's this. It's a positive gradient, so it goes like this. The other line is perpendicular to it, 90 degrees. So what does that tell you about the gradient of the other line? This new line that you're trying to find. Remember that when two lines are perpendicular to each other, the gradients multiply to give -1. So let's say the gradient of the new line is g. Right? G multiplied by the gradient of our line that we have here is going to be 3, because the gradient of this line is 3. G times 3 is equal to -1. You see that? So therefore the gradient of our new line g, we divide by 3 and I get -1/3. So far we have part of our equation. Y is equal to -1/3 x plus c. Now you need to determine c. When you look at this equation, you have 3 unknowns. You don't know y, you don't know x, you don't know c. But when you look up at the question, then you can turn this into only one unknown. Notice that here you have a point where you know the x and you know the y. So use those. At that point, y is 17. So what you have is 17 is equal to -1/3. What is x? 13 times 13 plus c. Let's work it out up here. Let me get rid of my little graph and work it out. So what we have is 17 is equal to -1/3 times 13 plus c. So that is 17. Let's just multiply everything by 13. No, by 3. If we multiply everything by 3, let me space it out. -1/3 times 13 plus c. If we multiply everything by 3, c will be multiplied by 3. The -1/3 by 13 will be multiplied by 3, and 17 will be multiplied by 3. You see that? So what you have, 17, 3. 3 7s 21, bring down the 1, carry 2, 3 1s 3, 4 5, 51. So 17, 3 is 51, is equal to 3 so 3. There's 1 3 and 3, and there's 1 3 and 3. So you're left with -1 times 13, which is -13, plus, call this 3c. Right. The next thing, this part that I'm doing now depends on your skill at manipulating equations. You need to get rid of the 13, and you need to get rid of the 3 so that you have C alone equal. So it would make life a lot easier to get rid of the 13 first than the 3. So what we do is add 13 to both sides. So I have 51 is equal to negative 13 plus 3C. When we add 13 to both sides, we add 13 to both sides, we say plus 13 plus 13. And then you have 51 plus 13, 3 and 1, 4, 5 and 1, 6, equals. Negative 13 plus 13, that's gone. You don't have to worry about the 13 anymore. That is gone because negative 13 plus 13 is 0. So you have 3C left. And then last thing, you divide by 3. You divide by 3 here. So 3 cancels 3. So you have C is equal to 64 over 3. Let me switch it around. Put C on the left is equal to 64 over 3. So what is the equation? Let me use this space to write it. Let me mark off some borders. The equation finally is y equals negative 1/3 x, as over here, plus 64/3. Or you can make everything flat without any fraction here by multiplying by 3. You will have 3y is equal to negative x plus 64. And there you have the equation of your new line. Alright? Equation of your new line.